won't you settle for being your friend? A broken bond is not too late to mend, but what can I do? 'Cause I'm just a sinking ship, and you're just a pair of lips that I've lost in the moment. All I want is for you to come back. Now I'm caught in the middle of life, and I need you to survive. She said, boy, I want you to walk right, so I can give you one more chance. You're only living in your damn head. Yes. Without you by my side, I can't survive. I need you to survive. Without you by my side, I can't survive. Cause without you by my side, I can't survive.
Hi everybody, how are y'all doing today? What you doing? For me, it's the middle of the day, so I'm super excited to see y'all. I know I probably have a very different crew in here than what we typically do, just due to the timing. So I wanted to do something fun, especially from like my Australian folk or people who aren't here all that often. So I am really excited. Hi Bubbles. How are those fairy domes going? I'm really excited and I can't wait to hear more about how they're going and the gardens and all this such. And also welcome Lauren525. Yeah, welcome. How are you doing today? So, yeah, well, it's 2 something here. Nice. 2 in the morning or like 2 in the afternoon or like what you up to guys today? Yeah. Every time I go live, you're working on the doors. Bubbles, I don't know what else to tell you. Essentially, apparently, I'm here to be like, whenever you're working on the doors, just expect me to pop up live, apparently. So, that's super cool. I know I'll also be live tonight as well. So, again, this is kind of like a little bit of a pre-show, pre-thing for my people who aren't like, who want to stay up really late or that have things going on in the afternoon. So, I'm actually really excited to do this for y'all. But yeah, this is gonna be a really fun, quick foodie beauty update thing. I don't know. Wanted to just do something, have fun. So last I checked, she was live. I'm not sure if she is anymore. So I'm really excited to just do something fun out and about for people. I know I'm excited to do 2 a day as well, because this isn't gonna be a long life, y'all. Now before we get into this, reminder, everyone, we're gonna put on our tinfoil hats as we always do, because you never know where we're going on a live. But here's the thing. I need to conserve my tinfoil hat energy and my tinfoil for tonight's stream as well. So we aren't going that deep down the rabbit hole. We aren't going thermonuclear or the such, but I'm very, very excited for everyone who is here. And we're not going too deep. We're not going too bad, but This is not going to be a 4-hour live today run with scissors. I got another live tonight that's probably going to end up being 3 hours, 3 to 4 hours. So, y'all, I can't be that long today. So, sorry, not sorry. What'd you want from me, ma'am? What'd you want? So, that's what I kind of have. But are y'all interested in stuff? So, okay. Now Rose is passing out all of the stuff from her bubs. So, are y'all ready? I kind of want to just get into this one a little bit more here today. Yes, please put that foil on your high while your high is good. The subject tonight is going to be on the Bermuda Triangle. So, hi, Cocoa Pops. So, if y'all are interested in doing that with me tonight, we're talking about missing planes, trains, submarines, ships, underwater societies, allegedly, portals, aliens, and everything in between. So. Yeah, so I am super excited for everything going on. So let's just kind of jump right into it today. And I think today's readings, we're going to be a little bit more general. Also, I want to know where Salah has been, because Foodie has been doing like these massive, large ass live streams, like 4 hours, 5 hours. She's like on 3+ hours right now. So it's going to be like, why is she doing these? So I have so many questions. And plus, I just wanted to come live, have fun, do my thing, and bloop, 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 bloop. As some like to say, bloop. So, with that, I'm going to grab out some decks here for Miss Foodie, because we want to check in on how she's doing. I know I just put out a video earlier this week. Is it this week? I don't even know anymore, y'all. My days are blurring together. But we're going to take a look into Miss Foodie. What deck do we want to use for Foodie today? Not a shocker. Not a shocker. It is going to be the green one. Sure. Also, Massive Rages. Yeah, he has been there. Yeah. Rose, you got this. You can do it. I trust and believe that you can do it. It will be a time and a half. I know she's even going live now, and like it's like yeah. Also, Massive Rages. Yeah. So let's take a look. Why is she spin? Let's just take a look at Foodie's general energy of what the heck is going on with her. Because, like, she is, like, ragey. She seems, like, all over the place. And the shit. Sure. Without further ado, let's kind of get into it. Reminder, though, before we go in. Remember, everything's all alleged and for entertainment purposes only. No facts here, y'all. Just my opinion, psychic downloads, and the such. So if you want to use what I'm saying to help form your own thoughts, opinions, and conclusions, please do so. If you don't want to, you don't have to. And everyone, repeat with me right now before we even get started. I do not accept any energy that is not meant for my highest good, and I return that shit back to sender now and for any in the future. Repeat that with me once more. I do not claim any negative energy or energy that is not meant for my highest good back to sender now or in the future. One more time, because we like to do things in threes here. I do not accept any energy that is intended for not my highest good and return it back to sender now or in the future. So that's what we got going on. So let's take a look. Oh, Sure, let's take a look. See here. What's her general energy going on today? What is Miss Foodie Beauty's general energy going on today? Justice. We're trying to get rid of shit. We're trying to get away with stuff. What are we running away from, Miss Foodie? What are we running away from? The Justice card reverse is also giving me like tick-tock. It's coming in. Karma. Bad choices give you bad karma. Good choices give you good karma. We've been making some bad choices. What's going on? Why is this? Because the Magicianverse, we've been lying. We've been telling people false narratives. We just aren't doing so hot right now. Because, what's this? Because I want to... Miss Foodie, what spiritual entities, gods, goddesses, or the such, are you aren't happy with you right now? Because we see with the Justice card reversed here, it's like you've been doing shady shenaniganery. Hi, Ali. Welcome. Welcome. We're doing an early stream, and then we'll also do a later one. Hi, Daughter Archive. Welcome. And I did get your thing. I will thank you for everything. I will be emailing you back after this live. Okay, Daughter? Okay, awesome. It's true. We've been going after some shady. We're getting away with things. We're lying to people. We're not doing what we said we're doing. We're messing with. We're trying to get power from entities that might be trying to give us energy, but you know what? We might not be doing exactly what we've told them that we were doing. Because here, hopes and fears. You are the F around and find out moment. It is. Spirit is coming in. It is time. As I'm gonna keep saying this, and as I've said before, and I will say here, it's war. F around find out moment, the hopes and fears. It's like, what are you so worried about that your tower of lies, all your skeletons in your closet are going to start coming out? Because unseen obstacles down here, the strength card. Oh, what's guarding the gate from you? Why can't you go to one point or another? It's like hold on. Yay. So, yes. So the strength card, it's like, yeah, why are we going with brain fog? You can't get through some sort of gate. What gate are we not able to get through? Why are we not able to transition from one point to the other? Also, it's like you aren't being strong. Your guard dogs are also, it seems like, to be maybe not your guard dogs, and they're guarding against you, not for you anymore. Because negative influences. You've been trying. I don't know if there's other priestesses, other practitioners who seem to be having their shit together, and they aren't kind of letting people do their nasty ass shit anymore. You aren't the only one who does practitioner stuff. You aren't the only one who reveres other people. You aren't the only one that is looking for guidance from other entities at this point, Foodie. There are other practitioners. There are other spiritually gifted people in the community. And they're not going to accept you throwing shit at them anymore. There is called defenses. There is called you have wronged certain groups of people, and retaliation comes from that. Because the negative influence here, you're just going to be starting a whole new cycle. Also, the facade of who you are in front of a camera versus who you are behind a camera, it's gone. It's gone. It's done. No more. No more. You can't hide behind the camera. You can't hide behind a false masks anymore. The true person, not just Jekyll and or Hyde, it is now just one entity, and that is who you are, and that is who will be shown. You can't play this duality shenaniganery anymore. Because here in the past, the Hermit, you were on a journey. You were going from one place to another, but you were very isolated, all alone, trying to do things in your path and the such. However, that was you in the past. This is you on your journey, meeting new people, doing new things. However, here in the future, the Death card reversed. You aren't learning your lessons. Your lessons will be prolonged in this lifetime because you were refusing to learn them. So they are going to be prolonged. Again, I think I said this in my last reading, and I'll say it here again. People who have heart attacks, only about 14% of them actually pass on after them. And after that, some of them become very much bedbound, very much like they can't they can't go out and do their stuff. Foodie, if you're hoping for someone to come, if you have a medical emergency or something along those lines, and then people are going to take care of you, or you're going to be coming out on the other end just fine, just want to put this out there. Spirits very much like will prolong this. Just saying. Not me. I'm not making threats to anything. I'm just relaying messages that I am feeling and or seeing. And then here at the bottom of the deck, we have the Moon card reversed. It's because you've got lots and lots of secrets that you have been hiding from not just yourself, but others around you. including the people that you're talking to upstairs. And people are starting to find your shit out because things are going to get revealed. And I hope you are ready. So, that's just the general energy for Miss Foodie. And I feel like that's not just like, like that's her energy of what's going on. No, that seems to be a very direct message from spirits and guides and the others. So let's take a look at how is Foodie actually doing in her energy. How is she actually doing? So let's see how she's actually doing. Just like her and her own general energies. Not like, okay, the people that top are upset as spaghetti. This is the message from them to her. Is kind of what it feels like. So, let's take a look-see here. What's Foodie Beauty's general energy? The Nine of Cups. She's feeling high. She's feeling mighty. However, again, she's alone at this table. She's got everything that she wants, but she's alone. There's no one else around her. It's like, I've got all my treasures, I've got all my stuff, but who do I have to share it with? Why is this? Because the Eight of Cups, she's refusing to leave. She's coming to a point of, I have everything that I've ever wanted, of what I thought I always wanted, the material things. I feel like I should be emotionally fulfilled. However, I'm all alone because there's a sense here of like, I don't want to give shit up. That's from a financial influence here, the Hermit. Yeah, I've gotten out of my comfort zone. There's also, I'm getting here like the lanterns as well. I've gone to the deep and the dark and the dank. I'm lonely, I'm bored, I'm refusing to change things about my life. I've been doing things that I'm like really out of, that are like in the dark. Like I'm really out of my comfort zone when it comes to stuff that I'm doing to make money. However, the Ten of Wands as well. It's like my hope here is I want to get rid of this. I want to get rid of this burden that I'm carrying, whatever burden, this loneliness, this alone. I'm feeling like I'm just done. I'm alone, even though I've got everything, but I don't do anything. She really wants to let go of this burden. However, she's gotten what she's paid for. She's gotten what she's asked for. That's the thing. Foodie, Chantal, whoever, whatever. She's gotten what she's paid for. She's gotten what she's asked for. No more, no less. She's gotten what she's asked for. But it's not what she wants. But that's what she said she wanted. And I think she's kind of going through that right now of, Foodie, you got what you wanted. You got your fake love. You got that. You've got your relationship. It's not real, but you said you wanted it fake. You would even take it fake. So that's what you're going to get. If you want real love, ask for real love. But it's not going to come from potentially the person that you want it from. Also, Three of Cups reversed. You've got a snake in the grass. Foodie has a snake in the grass. She's breaking down bridges. People are not wanting to work with her anymore. This is like in her real life, in spirituals land, in internet land. Like there's not a lot of people here because the positive energy, Nine of Swords. She is paranoid as she's paranoid. She's paranoid. She's like, who's coming for me here in the background? Here in the past, I thought I was the one who was always in control. I had the control. I had the contracts. I had the agreements. I was getting what I want. I was speaking how I want. However, here in the future, the Two of Wands, I gotta go. I don't want to leave. I don't know where I'm going with the Two of Wands reversed. You see this person and they're looking, it's like, I'm going to go travel somewhere. I got to leave. I'm going to go. I get to explore. Hi, Funkles, Carbuncles. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, Two of Wands, like, I get to go. But seeing this reversed here in the future, it's like, I don't know where I'm going. I got to go. I don't know where I have to go. But there's delays. There's travel issues. There's, I don't know where to go. I'm also getting, there's visa issues. And maybe this is not visa with Kuwait, but this is like visa with other people, places, and or things. Interesting. Interesting. So let's take a look into what... Yeah, I know. We got issues all around. She's like, where do I run to? She's like, I've run out of spaces. I've run out of places to go. So let's take a look at Let's take a look here. So I want to take a look into what's going on with all the long lives that she's been on. Why has she been doing so many long lives as of late? Like, I'm kind of like curious, why is she doing so many long lives? Because I'm like, it's weird. Like, she's not used to doing all these long lives, right? It's like we've been expecting like hours, like a couple hours, not like these 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Guys, if she goes to a 7-hour live, we know we are like headed back to Crackhead Olympics era long lives, but like no content. So I'm so sorry for all the reactors out there. Let's take a look. The Justice card. It's like I want to balance things. I want to balance things. Why are we doing long lives? We want to balance things. I want to have justice. I want to do things. Why is this? From a financial influence here, Ace of Swords. Rat Trap. Welcome, SM. Yeah, thank you, Funkle. Thank you. Welcome. Yeah. Hey, I just wanted to do a quick live here in the middle of the day. I know a lot of people have different schedules, and when I typically go live, I have a giant audience of people. Don't like there's people there, so. Guys, the reason why she's doing these long lives is because it's some sort of contract. I don't know who these contracts are for. I don't know who these contracts are with, but this is a contract. This is a contract and that's like, why am I going so live? Because I'm contracted to, because of her, maybe because of like things that she needs to eat or things that she needs to do, or people are paying for this. Hi, Brienne. Because up here in the financial influences, she lost a different contract. Or she lost money in some way. It's like, okay, I gotta balance out the scales. I gotta even things out because I need to keep feeding whatever sort of food I need to do or the such. Because up here, something fell through. There's a broken contract, broken agreements of the such. Because the hopes and fears here at Nine of Swords, I am walking on eggshells. I don't know what sort of issues she's got going on, whether this is legal issues, legal problems, or the such. But also, isn't it Canadian tax season? And I'm wondering if she owes Canadian taxes right now. And she owes, and because she didn't pay anything in, so she's like, oh shit, I have to pay my taxes this year. And so, like, she's now trying to do all of that because, like, I broke those contracts. I'm really worried about that going on. Because the unseen obstacle, I'm going to have to leave. I'm going to have to move. I got to leave. I got to move. I got to go somewhere else. I got to pack my bags and go to the next spot. Because over here, the negative influence, this is family. This is also her community. There's a community here that's, like, pushing her to do more lives. Whether this is her Beezer community, or this is like an external community that's like, this is something that you've been contracted to do. Because the positive influence here is that there's a King of Cups reversed. King of Cups. Oh, anime. Anime is my King of Cups. Always has been. He's always been my King of Cups reversed. He's the one that's pushing this. He's like, you need to go online more. You need to do this. You need to be on here. I need to do da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. You broke something up over here, so now you need to make up for it over here. Interesting. Because here in the past, Ace of Pentacles, yeah, you lost me money. And here in the future, Seven of Wands, you're going to have to fight your way back to the top to get what I want. And fight her way back up to the top to get to the money, to get to the things. This isn't just defending herself. This is like my King of the Hill card. My Seven of Wands in this deck is like, you got to be the King of the Hill. You got to fight your way back to your spot that you had. Hi, Allie's Adventures. Welcome. You're not too late. Not too far, Bram. We are just skimming the surface right now. We're just skimming the surface. The only major thing we've got is Miss Foodie is currently, excuse me, she's causing issues, and she's got the spiritual realm all mad, and we might as well let her know that she's got people all mad. So, I know. We gotta figure that out. Let's figure that out. What does anime... Anime's here. Anime's always my king of cups. Don't know why. He always is. Maybe he's a water sign. I'm not sure. But, like... No. Exactly. So let's take a look. What's in it for... What's in it for anime that's, like, keeping her... What does he get out of her doing these long-ass lives? Really? You don't know if it was the real guy, but Chantal was speaking angrily to someone in chat she kept calling anime? I hadn't heard about that. But what? I know karma is coming to collect. I had not heard of that. Oh boy. In her most recent rage stream. Okay, I'll have to take a look. What's got him? Hi, T-Bird. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, let's take a look. What does anime get out of these long-ass, boring, out of these lives? Knight of Pentacles. This is an investment. An investment, working towards our goals, working towards making money. Hi, Honey West. Welcome, welcome. Why is this? Because of the Five of Cups. Because of something he lost. Because the unseen obstacles here, or the financial influences, the lies, the deceit, the deception. Him and Foodie had a falling out over money in some way. I'm hearing yes, that's a big yes. He's making sure he's getting his return on investment because he lost something. He lost something big from her because she lied to him, or there were lies around this in some way. Because the unseen, or the hopes and fears here, you're unbalanced. I don't know if I can trust you to do anything anymore. So I don't think he's giving him any money. Because the unseen obstacle here, here's the Queen of Cups. Here's Foodie pushing back. Or this could be the wife, alleged wife of anime, or partner pushing back, being like, what the heck are you doing? Because you've lost a lot of money. And the negative influence on this is you've lost money. How dare you? And he wants to be victorious. For him, Chantal has to do these lives because he gets some sort of kickback from it. Whether this is from like a separate stream or something that he does, we'll take a look into that. I'll grab out the true crime deck. But there's something he gets out of these streams that she's been doing, and it's a return on investment for him. Because he's lost a lot of money. She's also lied to him about certain things, and it's like, it feels like his partner, if he has a partner, I'm hearing he does have a partner, then she's getting very mad at him investing in this and being like, where the heck is the payoff? What's going on? Because he needs to be seen as loud, proud, and victorious. Hi, Fairy Nymph. Because here in the past, there's been a lot of fighting between him and Foodie. And here in the future, Six of Swords. Yeah, I think this is like a pay me back. And otherwise, I'm going to bring more stuff to the internet. He's like, I'll pay for you to come. Yeah, he's taking some part of her pay. He's taking something. He wants her money because it was really his money. There is issues. There's a lot of issues here. He wants her money. What did she screw him out of? What did she screw him out of? That he's so mad about these long lives. Or he's essentially forcing these long lives. And it's almost like, hey, I'm curious. Does he have access to the back of her YouTube? I'm hearing yes. And he is like, he's hounding her for the analytics. He's hounding her for the analytics. He's making sure that she gets this amount of money. So it's like, you need to be on for this long. And then after you're on for this long, because you've made X amount of money, then you can get off. He's becoming her YouTube manager. But he's now not just PIMPING her out on, it seems like, the dark web, but now he's going to start doing it through her YouTube as well, because he needs his kickback. Ooh. Wild. But let's see. What deal didn't go down? Debt. Okay, you got debt, my dear. Your debt, paying stuff off. Why is this? Because of love? Financial influences. You ran away from me. Unseen, or hopes and fears. Google AdSense, yeah. Because here in the... Okay, so what I'm getting here is like, well, what did she not do for him, or what was she supposed to do? What kind of fell through? He has a massive credit card debt. Because of her. He gave her money through credit card payments and stuff through YouTube because of his love. She's running away from him, though. She's like, I took the money and run. Take the money and run. And then also, it's like, I think he also might have given her money, allegedly, conspiracy, whatever, for plane tickets. But apparently, allegedly, the plane tickets weren't enough. She needed 2 seats. They didn't have enough. She had to stay back, is what it's kind of feeling like. And that was the excuse that he gave her. Because here in the... Yes, runs with scissors. I don't think I can say that word on YouTube, otherwise I might get demonetized. Allegedly, conspiracy, whatever. So, but down here in the unseen obstacles, with the inside, she wants him bad. Because the negative influence, he's always going to run back to her. And he's looking for revenge now. That's why he's so hounding her. This is his way of him getting, like, the stuff on the back end for her stuff, is like her way of compromising with him. Because, again, most of her money isn't made on YouTube. It's made off of YouTube. So, like, her giving him access to AdSense, those sort of managerial roles, doesn't really matter too much. But, like, he knows that. I think he's also looking at, I want my money bag, biche. So, yeah, because here in the past, yeah, we were all part of this whole group together. And here in the future, natural disaster. To me, this always looks like a war zone. There's going to be stuff being thrown off on both sides. Foodie and anime are going to have a square off here soon when it comes to money, access, who has what, who doesn't have what, and the such. So, yeah, that's what I'm seeing animes coming at her for. He's getting his revenge. We'll see what happens. Yeah, we can take a look at what's going on with anime. Well, things go on with anime. Nope, this is all about anime sucks, T-Bird. All about anime sucks. So let's take a look here. Anime sucks. How's he getting his revenge? Because it looks like we have what's going on with his revenge? How's he gonna get it? How is this man planning on getting his revenge with Chantal? How is he planning on getting his revenge with Chantal? Aliens. I'll have to grab clarifiers. Why is this? Secrets. Secrets about things you do in the dark. Because from a financial influence here, material influence, stuff in the mountain, we'll deal with, like, money. Hopes and fears here, though. The justice. I'm going to get justice for what you've been doing. However, he's in a part... Oh, okay. Allegedly, for conspiracy, whatever. Anime is also in on this whole scheme, and I think he's been helping, allegedly, Chantal commit fraud. That's how they make money. That's how she makes money underneath the table. That's how she gets away with money going into her bank account, but it's not coming from, like, official sources. So she's able to pay for things without it having to be taxed. But he is a part of that, and him being a part of it Well, that's kind of his hang up right now. It's like, how can I expose her without exposing myself? And it seems like that is the major hang up for him when it comes to exposing her, or how does he want to expose her, because he's a part of the whole scheme as well. The other negative influence here, she's in the Middle East. It's super hard for him to do stuff while she's in the Middle East. Allegedly, conspiracy, whatever. But what's going for him is he knows that if he can get the right people, she's always looking for male attention. She will crave male attention till the cows come home. Like, she's always gonna crave it. She's gonna want it. So it's like he knows that that's going to be like her driving factor. So it's like once other males are out of the way, she's going to have to come crawling to him to get that validation. So yeah, because here in the past, this is all underground stuff. And here in the future, yeah, it's all about money, 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 money. Ain't it funny? So living in a rich man's world. But that's what this is kind of feeling like for anime. Is like, how does he want to get his revenge? It's going to be through her money making opportunities. Also, with him, I am. Another reason why I believe that he might have access to the back end of her YouTube is because he's looking at how can we commit tax fraud, essentially, from YouTube. That's the offer that I think he's given her, and the such. That's what this is really feeling like. And it's like, okay, if this whole shit's going to pop off, at least I'm going to get my bank from it. Chantal, I would not let anyone else near that AdSense or how you're planning on doing it and the such. Allegedly, conspiracy, whatever. He wants his bag. If this whole thing's going to pop off, he's going to find a way to make it seem like, oh yeah, this is like, yeah, allegedly. This is also very, very alleged. But I want to take a look at what this is all about. I want to take a look at what's going on with the alien, in my opinion. So I would like to say Chantal asked for war, or she brought war upon herself. This is what it looks like, in some senses. I am nothing but a tool. Yeah, it's aliens awaken. What else can we know? Fountain Port Bell. Gotta awaken everyone up. Because there's stuff that's been paused, inactive about aliens. I see this as almost like there's foreign powers, foreign people at play outside of her home country. Things are being awakened. People are waking up. This thing has maybe been something that's been paused or inactive for a while. Chantal, don't let this man in, because you got bad omens. Have you been seeing crows, or have you been seeing like blackbirds all around you, Foodie? Because it seems like you've been giving signs. Oh, welcome. Oh, hell no. So, yeah, Foodie, this is how he plans on getting his revenge. Through your money. Exactly. The devil wants a piece of his pie. And you know what? That's what this is feeling like. That's why he's coming back. Yeah. And she's got weevils. Uh-huh. She's had the boils. She's had weevils. Okay, y'all, I want to bring something up. I'm going to bring it up, and then I'm going to share it with all y'all, because I found this to just be absolutely nuts. And we just don't do tarot readings here. We do also, like, fun things. But I think, guys, it's nuts. I think this is nuts. But again, I'm not everyone else. So, okay. No, the 10 plagues. Hold on. Is this it? Yes. Here we go. These are the 10 plagues of Egypt. y'all, I've been like, I don't know, I just brought this up and I'm like, what the heck? Yeah, she's had the bugs, but like, come on. Now look at this. So let's just start with the first one. Water turns to blood. We haven't gotten to that one yet. The amphibians, the frogs, anyone be like, she's been having to deal with Crazy Frog on that keyboard for how many months at this point? We've had the gnats, aka the lice. So you know how she's been having all of those new little the weevils now that are getting into her stuff. I think that's actually probably the locusts, but we've been pretty like assumptions. Like she's had the ringworm on her that we've been seeing for months. The ringworms, so that could be gnats, that could be lice, flies. We've been seeing those fruit flies for how long? Diabetes with the disease and livestock. The boils, like come on, y'all. She's been getting the boils now. She's been talking about the boils and all that other stuff. Hail and fire, I'm not 100% certain what that might be quite yet. It might be battle between the spirit, like this whole spiritual shenanigan that she's got going on. Or I'm like, are we going to see something happen with the T-Mobile going like boom? I don't know. I'm not saying nothing. I'm just saying, man, it's going to be weird. The locusts are the weevils. All of her grain, her food, her stuff going on. Oh, yeah, that's a darkness. Hey, rolling blackouts are coming back to Kuwait soon. Because remember, they have those rolling blackouts during the summers because they can't get, like, the amount of electricity and the stuff. And then I don't know about the death of the firstborn, which is, like, all the cows of the firstborn son were, like passed. So like I don't know, Chantal, but like I wouldn't want to be in this whole stuff. We've is her bathroom and gut. Oh yeah, Funkle's carbuncles. Hail and fire could be her bathroom and gut situation. Yes, it could be. But I just wanted to bring this up because I'm like, y'all, the 10 plagues. Yeah. We're gonna, so I don't know, Chantal. I hope you're ready. Water turns to blood. I don't know if like the water in her apartment building is going to get like really bad and she might get stained red from the water. I don't know. But some rabbit camel is on my bingo card. Hey, you know what? That could work. But I wanted to bring that up for y'all as I thought that was like, it was something that had crossed my mind earlier today, right? Like, she's gonna have like I know. She's gonna have like the 10, like, the barbecue baking. Oh my gosh. No! So, yeah, like I've been saying, like, she's living, I feel like she's gotta live the 10 plagues out at this rate. Yes, that's the first. Yeah, didn't she have a? Yes, she did, Ellie. Yes, she did. Girls, but I don't know, y'all. She is a whole time and a half. Like I said, yes, right. I just had to like put that out there. I'm like, Chantal, you might want to just listen because here's the thing. Like, Foodie. Here's the thing. All 10 plagues had to have happened. When all 10 plagues, it took 10 plagues for the Pharaoh to say, enough is enough, let the Israelites leave. That's what it was. It took up to like all the cows and the firstborn of the firstborn, essentially, all the cows and that's what it took to get rid, like to let them leave, right? And Foodie, here's the thing with Foodie. Foodie could experience all 10. Foodie could experience all 10 of them. And then she would have to finally leave. But here's the thing. Foodie, why are you staying in a place where all this is going to happen to you? Like, you could easily pick up and leave. But I just wanted to share that with people. Kind of keep an eye out for things. Because hot digga-da-dang. So, how are we feeling about that? Foodie, I don't want to be you. But she seems to be like anime is like closing in on her. Like she's got all this stuff going on with the health issues. So next I want to take a look at Salah, if that is okay, Spirit. Okay. Gonna take a deep breath here. And let's take a look at Salah. I mean, we could no, we can just wait. It is a foodie beauty thing. So, yeah, why is she staying there? Why is she so shtick? Yeah, just like Neo said, go home, right? Right? Yeah, no, she needs to leave. Go home. Get the skedaddle. Vamoose. Get the F out of Dodge. Like, she's got a lot of stuff coming down. And she's like, well, I can handle it. I can handle it. It's like, okay, why the heck is she staying? Because, like, this is ridiculous at this point. It's like, honey, there's nothing, it's not even that nothing is for you here. It's just like there's like she can't talk. Like she's not able, why is she's gonna get so damn miserable there, in my opinion, that she's going to essentially be like, you have to leave because you're gonna be so dang miserable. Okay, why is she staying there? Why is she so dang stuck? Five of Pentacles, because she's getting money to stay there. She makes more money there. People like the appeal of this. Why is it? Because this is the Ten of Swords too. Someone is paying her money, or someone was supposed to give her money, but she was backstabbed and betrayed. Oh, yo, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Yeah. So, yeah, I know summer is coming. She's hating everything going on around and the such. And I'm just like, holy shit snacks. She is just a whole ass mess. Who would want to be with that? So, I just want to clean some stuff off here. But it's a good time. It's a good day. I hope everyone's doing well. But yeah, looking at here, why is she staying so stuck in Kuwait? She's gotten money in some way. She's gotten money. Sad bad day, y'all. But yeah, she's gotten money Tuesday, or someone said they were going to give her money, and then they backstabbed and betrayed her and didn't give her what she wants because they broke a contract in some way. Brienne, she might be. I mean, we can see what would happen if she did go back to Kuwait. Yeah, we could definitely take a look at that. That's all right. It's okay. It's all right. Boom, 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 boom. So, let's take a look here. Again, like I'm kind of have to go back and repeat just a wee bit. We have the Five of Pentacles reversed. Someone didn't give her, because someone broke a contract here with her and others around her. Also, y'all, if y'all want to do your little thing, say, send back energy that does not mean any, that is that it does not have your highest intentions or good intentions for at heart, send that shit back. We can send that shit back together. Shall we do it? Yes. Because I do not accept energy that is being sent at me that does not serve my highest good and or potential. Y'all can take that shit on back. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Go take it back. So, with that, yeah. But broken contracts, broken agreements. Because the hopes and fears here is I wanted to be shrewd business operator. I wanted to get money out of other people and the such. Because also down here, the unseen obstacle. This is going to get brought to the internet. I don't know who is... I don't know what the heck this is all about, but let's see. The negative influence is here. This is going to be brought to the public. It will be made public. This is going to be shared at a very high level. The negative influence to this whole thing is all about dirty deeds, dastardly stuff, and nasty stuff going on between the sheets. This, in my opinion, is her... Oh, boy. Allegedly conspiracy, whatever. This is going to be, I don't know what her and Salah were doing for money, if they were doing money together at one point in time, or if they're still, I don't know if they're doing it anymore. I'm hearing begrudgingly, yes, sadly. Sorry, we got to probably expose some of this stuff that we really don't want to talk about, but we're going to have to. There's money being made, I think, alongside the religious aspect of Foodie Beauty's cosplaying as a Muslim and her husband, where her having a husband and it being in the Middle East gives her a certain sense of authenticity to content of... Remember, these are all alleged titles. I don't know jack shit, y'all. But pleasuring my Muslim husband, Muslim wife, adoring husband, Muslim wife, XYZ, in the most wonderful ways possible, most pleasurable ways possible. Oh, Muslim wife being punished by husband. Muslim wife being, I don't know, fill in your own depraved answer. But that's what this is all about, and it's getting exposed. She's not going to be able to do it. Someone's going to find the tapes, essentially. There are tapes, there are recordings, they are out there. This is going to get exposed. I am really sad to see this, but that's the reason why she's staying. She, I think, leveraged these tapes to stay there, and the such. That's why she's still there. She leveraged these tapes to keep herself there because she doesn't want to leave. And it also gives her a level of authenticity, and it gives a level to some sick, depraved weirdos that want to see her maybe cheat on her husband, do haram things, and the such. I am so sorry. But yeah, this is all because of nasty, non-fun time things going on here. Because here in the past, yeah, the Page of Wands, I was saying one thing, I was doing another. And here in the future, yeah, this is the world reversed. You got to go. People are going to be able to see through the portal now. And that's why she's been staying, because she's threatened to release these tapes. She doesn't give two shits about what she releases, what she's putting out there, what's really going on. Unless it's really the deep, dark, depraved stuff. But Salah still has some pride. I don't know if he has, I mean, we can take a look, but if he has a family, like some people have been alleging, if he has kids or a baby that was maybe just not too far away or born, would you want to see your father's essential between the sheets tapes out on the internet to find, especially doing maybe some really deep, depraved, dark shit? Probably not. Foodie has no, she has no shame. Salah does. So, man, I mean, that kind of just, we asked, let's what's going on with Salah then? Now that we've kind of jumped right into him, what's Salah up to? Why hasn't he been around? He's not around. He's not in video. She's doing lives all times of the day and the such. Where has he been? What's he been up to? And the such. That's what she's leveraged against him. She has those tapes. She's threatening to release those out. Other people are also threatening to release those out. Someone does really not want me talking about that part. Excuse me. I am so sorry. But let's take a look here. Let's take a look. And I still think that some of these tapes are going on. Where is Salah been? Nine of Pentacles, figuring out his next moves for money, because he's not getting paid anymore. Why is this? Because he's been fighting with her about money, about what she's been getting, what she hasn't been getting. This is him, I think also, this is a card that I've seen as fractured. This is him trying to pull his life back together because he's been fighting with her like nonstop and crazy, because she stopped offering him, because the offers of money have stopped. She's done. There's always an attachment to it. There's always a need. There's always something else attached to it other than what they've agreed upon, which he's like, this is what we've agreed upon. This is what we signed. This is not a part of the deal, but she is refusing to follow their agreements because the hopes and fears are, I don't want my shit getting put out to the public. I want to stay kind of under the radar. I don't want people like judging me. I want to, because he's got enough judgment in his own self right now, and so like that's what she's been kind of doing. Because yeah, the unseen obstacle here. She has so much on him with these tapes, things that he's been saying. If anyone's remembering the Kybella stuff. You remember the Kybella messages between him, between Salah and Kybella, and wanting to do stuff on the Bible and desecrating the Bible and wanting to do stuff to women that was maybe non-consensual in acts. She has this on tape. Him saying it, him implying it, him doing something along those lines. Maybe not to her, but in other ways. Because it feels like, is foodie always the star of their content? No. Is foodie always in the content that is shared from them? Yes. Is there sometimes more than one woman in these scenes? Yes. Is there sometimes more than one man in these scenes? No. Because the negative influence here, Salah still loves people around him. He cares for others around him. I don't know if he... Sadly, I think he has a really... He views himself as a pretty low... He doesn't value himself a lot. And, I think it's just really sad because I think he does see himself as a very low value person. And so a lot of people on here, I've seen it, it's like, Chantal, you have a low value man. You have a low value man. In reality, I think that's how he truly feels. And now people telling that to him on the internet, online, validating, it really does hurt him. I get it. He's got some messed up things that he's got to work on. But, man, he almost feels like he is Pete's 2.0, where he just is struggling to have self-worth. Because over here, yeah, he's some sort of star in his own, in this whole shit show. They've gotten away with this for a really, really long time, but here in the future, he's going to find freedom. He's going to leave. He's going to go find his happiness and get everything that he wanted and more. But he needs to get away from her first. I see this as like a sigh of relief when she is gone. All right. Rose has a question, and I am always down to answer these kind of questions. So, what's in that spare room that she doesn't want us seeing? Like, what's in this spare room that she doesn't want us seeing? Is this the right deck for is this the right deck for what's in that spare room? Yeah, that's part of it. What other deck do I need for this? We'll grab dish one. And of course we'll grab these. The adult baby playpen. I mean, Funkel's Carbuncle. Like, you might be right on the money. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. What's in this spare room? Yeah, that's such as that smilk situation type deal. Oh my god. Yeah. Let's see. What's going on in that other room? I can already feel this. Hold on, y'all. I'm just gonna do that. Sweat Lodge, that's a whole fart box. Yeah, honestly. Yeah, I just want to do something really quick. Yeah. Yeah, grab a partner. This might actually get scary. Also, for those of you, just, hold on a quick second. All right. Hi, Armando. Welcome, welcome. So, all right. Just had to do something really, really quick for those coming in who are already in stream. So, we're going to take a look. What is in this spare room that she doesn't want us to see? I don't know where you get this type of... Okay, and this is the imagery that's being shown to me in my head. This doesn't need to be actually true, But why do I see, like, does anyone remember the chair, the sexy time chair that, or the sex chair essentially, that was in that hotel room back in like Montreal? Like, that's what I'm kind of seeing in my head. Like, that's the first thing that I'm getting picked up, and I'm like, that thing is in there, and I don't know. So let's just take a look, see what's the purpose of that room, what's in that room. But that's what I saw already. It's like one of those seedy ass motel rooms. I don't know, man. Let's see. What's in that room? Well, bed. A bed. Okay, so there's a bed. You get to heal. There's windows. In that spare room. Why do I see like piss pads all over in this room too? Uh, I'm seeing there's like, I don't know why I'm seeing like piss pads on the floor. There's that weird chair in the corner. She's gonna have to pack this room up too, and I think that's what's causing issues. She's afraid of having to pack this room up. There's also cameras in this room, extra cameras in this room. This is weird. She spent a lot of money. Spent a lot of money in this room. She's also, I don't know what the F is in here as well, because here in the middle, there's missing informations, missing things. This is really weird. It's almost like it's partly her recovery room, but it's also not her recovery room. Like, this room that she's in, or that she like that spare room that no one's why, it's her sexy time content workroom. There's exactly, like, this is what I'm seeing. Like, there's pee pads all over the ground in there. It's also like her this is like her room that like she gets downtime in. Bed stuff between the sheets. This is also where, like, do I want to say that? I'm gonna have to. This is also where they can do some dirty work. You can see this person on it. They have a Kanifi as well on this card, and there's blood on a person's face. There's a few things that this room is used for. One, it's like adult, sexy, fun time room. The other part, there's some sort of altar in the corner, or an altar of some sort. I don't know what's at this altar, but there's an altar. Hello, the 1138. And then there's also, there's a table, and then there's a plastic sheet on the table, and that's where things that might get bloodied end up or put on. And here in the middle is the stuff that she does for media, online, social media, not YouTube, but other cam type stuff. Because also here at the Negative Influence, this is with surveillance. This is a cam room. This is for her cam times. Allegedly conspiracy, whatever. She's a cam girl for adult, sexy, fun time stuff for rooms of people. That is like one of her extra forms of income that I feel like she maybe allegedly uses to, and then that she launders money from to put in so she doesn't have to pay taxes on it. So that's what I'm seeing. Yeah, Ellie's Adventures, not the hamsters. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out ways to say that without probably scarring everyone, but at the same time. And also at the bottom of the deck was spouse and or partner. So this is the room where she would do stuff with other people in. Oh. She puts, yeah, pea-pounds, rather like Dexter with plastic sheeting. Yeah, Hilf, I think that's pretty accurate to the situation. Because no one's going to question if I just put pea pads down and I say, hey, no, I just let my hamsters free roam. Allegedly, conspiracy, whatever. That's what I'm seeing. Oh no, I'm sorry, runs with scissors. Oh, okay. What else we got here? Storyteller. This is where she tells her stories. This is where she puts things out. This is where she writes everything up. This is where she tells her stories and she does her work. Allegedly, conspiracy, whatever. I'm so sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. That's what's in this room. That's what's in this room. So again, this shit. Yep. So do y'all want me to do a quick update for how's Pete's doing right now? Let's take a look at how Pete's is doing. James, how's he doing right now? I don't know why I'm using this deck for him. I don't know, man. Maybe I'm not. What am I doing? James and Foodie? James and Foodie. Yeah. This whole... I don't... Hold on. Yes. No, she's not. No, it's not my fault that she's this way. She's made herself this way. I'm just done with her playing with me and other people. Don't make me bring out the dog open. Don't make me bring out the cherry cola cans. Don't make me... Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Daughter Archive. You're tempting fate over there. I'm not sure what I hate more. Cherry Coke or Dr. Pepper. You are tempting me today. So let's take a look. Also, Foodie, you need to really go to the hospital. Like, Foodie really needs to get to a hospital. Like, really, really, really needs to get to a hospital. Like... Also, I'm just gonna run a quick video here really quick. I know Vanilla Coke is the best. I'm just gonna run a quick video here. I will be right back, okay? Yeah, stop it. Okay, you
Told you to walk away. That was my first and last mistake. I'm blue without your face. But what can I do? 'Cause I'm just a sinking ship, and you're just a pair of lips. But I've lost in the moment. All I want is for you to come back. Now I'm caught in the middle of life, and I need you to survive. can give you one more chance. You're only living in your damn head. Without you by my side, I can't survive. I need you to survive. Without you by my side, I can't survive. Cause without you by my side, I can't survive.
Hi everyone, I am back. Just had to take a little bit of a break. I hope y'all like the intro. I have another one actually starting. I actually have another one that I'm starting up here soon. I'm working on it. It's in the editor. But I'm really excited for that one. It's gonna be a wee bit different. Nothing like this one. So we're gonna do, I'm not gonna stay on too much longer. I think I'm gonna take 2 more questions about foodie, and then I'm gonna hop on off because I do have another live scheduled for tonight. So we're gonna take a look at James Pete's, how he is doing right now, and the such. Also, for anyone out there, has anyone talked to, does anyone know what's going on with Pete's? Because I would really like to know, because, I don't know. I haven't really heard too much about what's going on. I don't know. Has he been on live as of late? I don't know. I'm just curious, how it's going. Hi, number 1 princess. Welcome. We're just doing a little bit of a thing here today. So, yeah. So let's take a look, see here at James. What's going on with James? How is he doing in the current? What's going on there? 10 of Pentacles reversed. Why is this? Did he just lose a bunch of money? Did he just lose a bunch of money to someone? Or did someone try and get a ton of money from him? Because he's really regretting giving money to someone. Yeah, well, welcome, number 1 princess. Welcome. I'm glad you're able to catch a live. We try and have a lot of fun here. Yeah, there's a sense here of I've lost a ton of money from my heartbreak, from other things going on. I am not feeling so hot. I'm kind of mourning what I've lost. And no, this is Pete's. Pete's is mourning what he's given away. Because his hopes and fears is I just wanted to make the money. I just wanted to come off as I wanted to provide. I wanted to be this emotional backbone. That's who I want to see. However, he has to go through transformation. Just had to take him through a bunch of he's got to go through transformation. He's got to change different things. He's got to do other parts and the such. Because also, negative influence here. There was lies told to him. There were agreements signed. Money given. Money orders, transfers in the such. Positive influence going for him. Queen of Pentacles. Chantal is still around, being a glutton in all of her ways. Because here in the past, he effed around and found out. And here in the future, 2 of Pentacles, he has a decision to make of how is he balancing his money. Because also here with the Queen of Pentacles, I also see this as Chantal is kind of nowhere near him right now. or she's not able to get to him. She doesn't have money. She doesn't have the power. She doesn't have the control. She doesn't have a home. She doesn't have any of that. Because here in the middle of the deck, here's the Queen of Wands. Here's Chantal being a giant bitch. He gave her money. He's regretting it. And I don't know if he's going to go to her anymore. Because it's like him starting a new cycle of something. He's given money to her. He gave her money. No wonder why she's probably really happy with things going on with him. Also, a word to Chantal and to anyone watching who is who just does really weird shit for her. I'm just gonna ask kindly for you to please knock it off. That's all I'm going to ask. I'm asking kindly to knock it off and to please stop sending stuff at people, places, and or things. Please and thank you. If you don't, we are allowed to defend ourselves, and I do not think you want that coming back at you. So I just want to say, please stop it. End it. Cut all your shit off. Please and thank you. Yeah, he was Hilf. Yeah, he was. But I want to take another, I want to do another, I want to get some oracle out for him. So how's Pete's doing? Well, that popped out really quick. So, Metamorphosis. He is going through a massive change. That's what's going on with Pete's right now, and with him. He's going through a transformation. He's going through his, like, it's almost like what I see is like he's going through his last evolution of things, because he has to start collecting stuff up. Become his own person, start new things. With the bone collector here in the middle of the deck, it's like he has to start gathering his resources, what he has, what he can do, and how he can change and transform. Because here at the bottom of the deck, it's a deep freeze. He has been in the past kind of stuck in a stasis, but now he's has to go through a transformative process right now where things have to change. He has to do things differently, because here in the future he's going to have stories to tell, things to teach, and the such. And it's like his time's ticking, where it's like this is coming in, this is all going to happen for him, and the such. So, okay. And then Dirty Dry Desert as well, what's going for him. Chantal's still in the desert. Allegedly, conspiracy, whatever. And she's going to stay there as long as she can. This is the deck that I want. And then I just want to give a message for the audience here. And this is going to be my last message here before I think I log off. Because again, I have to do another reading later tonight. Sure. I just want to get a couple big messages here for the peoples out and about in the community. So, heck yeah, run with scissors. Do it. It's so nice. So let's take a look. What are the messages here? So we have the dolphin spirit. We have the chameleon spirit. We have the panther spirit. And we have the pig spirit. All right, y'all. And these are all coming out reverse. So I take these, when they're coming out reverse, I take them as protection messages. So let's get some protection messages for the collective and everyone here and go from there. So let's start with let's start with 14. I know I'm excited for Bermuda Triangle tonight too. It's going to be a fun time. So let's go chameleon spirit protection message. Being sensitive and having empathy for others can become a heavy burden if you don't practice self-care. Could it be that you're feeling stressed because you've tuned into the challenging emotions that aren't even yours? Chameleon spirit does not want you to adapt to these conditions by withdrawing or distracting yourself. hoping the feelings will just go away, or attempting to rescue another who may be having a pity party. You can be swallowed up trying to manage it all. It is time to figure out where you end and the rest of the world begins. No conditions are yours to match. You need to distinguish your own color from the rest of the world right now and take time out to soothe your sensitive soul. Choose some activities that will restore your sense of being grounded and avoid people who revel in the drama. Take a break from social media too. Self-care and a timeout is the answer to this temporary dilemma. Y'all, as some people like to say, go touch grass, essentially. Go touch grass, disconnect, deep clean, deep cleanse yourself, because other people's problems are not your problems. As we like to say, not my circus, not my monkeys. All right, so let's go with the dolphin spirit here. Protection message. Yeah, salt everywhere. Not sperm everywhere, salt everywhere. But let's take a look. When you most want to be acknowledged as right and others see others' ways as wrong. Dolphin spirit appears as a reminder that the story of your suffering and righteousness is a little bit more complicated than you are admitting right now. Do you want to see things in black and white and be rigid in your ideas of what's correct and what is not? Release your rigidity and embrace the fluidity of life as you recognize the grays that remind you that there are two sides to every story, an upside to each downside, and a blessing to every challenge. What you think is wrong may end up being right for you, so let dolphin spirit soften your heart so that you may make the best decision at this time, playing with possibilities that present themselves. All right. Then let's get to the panther spirit here. Again, if y'all like this, awesome. If you don't, you don't have to like it. So, the other part here, the production message from a panther spirit, which is all about reclaiming your power. Are you feeling shaky because you have made a bold move and have not yet seen confirmation that everything is going to work out? Or is fear holding you back? Are you afraid to act until all risks of failure have been removed? The moment when there is no risk whatsoever will never come. So follow the urging of your panther spirit within and look your fear in the eye. Have you ever heard the famous line, "The only thing we have to fear is fear itself"? Stare down your fear and it will retreat and make way for your courage to fill you head to toe. So, yeah. Okay. The other part to this is perhaps you are afraid you can't trust the power that is rising in you, and you fear the qualities you will find within when you look deeply at why you resist the challenge before you. Every part of you, no matter how dark it may seem, has a light quality. So be bold and face it. Own the light and make peace with your shadow. Spirit trusts you, so be brave and trust yourself. Okay, and then let's take a look at the pig spirit as the last one, and then I'll probably let y'all go for the day. Use your mind wisely, y'all. That's all about the pig spirit, but as a protection message. Are you ruminating, turning thoughts around and round in your head, but not getting nearer to a decision or solution? Pig spirit is here to protect you from analysis paralysis. Let your mind rest now and allow your intelligence to mingle with the mysteries of intuitive guidance, releasing your tight hold on facts and unsolved puzzles, whether it may be a relationship or any other aspect of your life. In fact, now might be a good time to think about something else altogether and release your grip on needing to know. When your thought processes are muddled by fear and anxiety, allow pig spirit to lead you back to the right use of your natural intelligence. Take a break, relax, and release that ball of worry. Soon, the smart choice will become clear to you. More facts may be needed, more digging for information, and more questioning. When seeking to learn more, enjoy the process of using your thinking powers and prowess. All the elements of your intelligence are reliably guiding you now once you've given your mind a rest. So, those are some messages I had for the collective. People here, take them as you want, take them if they resonate. If they don't, you don't need to take them. So that's what I kind of have. I'm probably going to get her on off of here. That's kind of what I have here for Chantal, the other people messing around, doing nasty, dirty ass shit. They can all knock it off, please and thank you. So with that, y'all, I hope y'all had a pretty fun impromptu like hour and a half live. I had a great time. I really enjoyed. I hope y'all enjoyed. And keep an eye out for other things kind of popping up. So, oh my gosh, perfect. So I hope y'all have a great rest of your night, and I will see you all in more videos around, more videos probably coming out. Or if you want to join me for my live tonight, feel free, kind of have fun. And that's also really, really, really shook. Like your monthly crystal just showed up. Bubbles, it was the fairies. The fairies brought it back finally. So I hope y'all enjoyed. And feel free, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know your own thoughts and stuff down below. And if you want to book personal readings or anything like that, I have just gone to general readings, so they are like $20 if you want to just get a regular old reading from me, just general. Ask your question if you have anything specific, and the such, and we can go from there. Otherwise, thank you all again, and